Hello everyone, welcome back to this lecture in which we are going to study about the second method for determination of liquid limit. In the previous sessions, we learned about the Casagrande method, and in this session, we are going to learn about the cone penetrometer. You can see here that what is the setup of this test. Here there is a cone along with a standard load, and the load is 148 gram, whereas this cone have an apex angle of 31 degree, and this cone is present on a particular clamp. Now what we do, we actually take the same soil that is passing from 425 micron and make a paste of that dry soil by adding water in it. Obviously we are going to note down that how much amount of water we are adding, so that we already know that what is the present water content in the soil. And that paste is now filled in a trough having a diameter of 50 mm and even the depth equals to be 50 mm. That cone which is present above is now fall down in the soil paste, and we observe that how much penetration of this cone is done in a particular time duration. Yes, I am actually not defining the exact value of time duration as well as not the total penetration, because these values can vary depending upon that what standard your country actually follows. But before mentioning the exact standard values, let us describe that what is your overall steps to be followed. Here what you do, you just fill soil paste in the trough, and you note down and note the penetration of cone in a particular duration. And yes, liquid limit is defined for a particular penetration in a particular time duration. So if I am talking about ASTM, see, ASTM D4318 do not mention the cone penetrometer method as the standard method. It only follows the Casagrande method. Only. Yes, actually cone penetrometer method is mentioned, but that is mentioned only in the annexure A. Now if I am talking about Indian standard, that is Indian standard 2720, especially for the part 5, it is mentioning that the mass of cone setup is nothing but that is equals to be 148 gram, or sometimes it is also mentioned as about 150 gram, but the liquid limit is defined as the water content at which soil will have 20 mm of penetration in 5 seconds. See, actually here the standard I have already mentioned, but this standard is according to the IES Indian standard. Now if I am talking about the Euro codes, then EN ISO 17892 part 12 and even BS 1377 part 2 are mentioning that the mass of the cone should be 80 gram. See here that the mass of cone is lighter in the Euro code, and yes, liquid limit is same, that is the liquid limit is the water content at which the penetration is 20 mm. Penetration is observed in the 5 seconds of the dropping of the cone. So this is same, but yes, values of Indian standard and Euro code cannot be compared because the mass of cone in both the codes are different. And yes, there is one more point, that if you are using 148 gram of cone and for 25 penetration, then the shear strength at this particular level is defined to be equals to be 1.76 kilonewton per meter square. And yes, in the Casagrande approach, which is actually common for all the codes, you saw that the shear strength at liquid limit was equals to be 2.7 kilonewton per meter square. But in cone penetrometer, the strength is slightly less as compared to the strength according to the Casagrande approach. Anyways, what is cone penetrometer method? That is same, procedure is same according to the all codes, but yes, the prescribed standard values may vary. So what are the values for the cone penetrometer? That you can refer directly in your local codes only. Don't refer any textbooks that is used in your country, because many textbooks actually mention this time duration not as 5 seconds, but most textbooks mention this time as 30 seconds. And yes, the textbook you are referring might not be actually following the local codes that you should follow in your country. So remember, as an engineer, you should follow the code that is followed in your country, not any other country. So I am ending my lecture here only. In our next lecture, we are going to learn about the next Atterberg limit, that is plastic limit. Till then, keep studying, keep growing.